Tuesday night base. Settling in now, Brendan Rodgers. He'll get us started in this one.
Leading
under
off
the
tonight
lights.
for Houston, the third baseman.
And we are underway from the
9.
Twin Cities as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball one. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2 D-row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
And he gets them to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
That is third.
So striding forward now, Jordan Alvarez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ran the circle, changed in on him, a ball and no strikes. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Swing hard liner to left center. That gets down and the inning continues.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher, when you can't go one way when you pitch it out. In, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. So striding in, Royce Lewis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half.
Leading off for the Twins, the
ready to
hitter.
deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Lewis.
Hit on the ground to third. Rodgers loves it. And there's one gone to start the night. A chance now from target field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, fellas, there's nobody got more excited to watch play than Carlos Correa. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started this road trip off right. Yesterday, there was one common theme. There was great starting pitching. Guy went out and absolutely executed. Hopefully he passes the baton to this guy today, and he goes out and follows suit.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. In now, number 22. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. 2 out, nobody on. He's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. This one's flared out toward left. Alvarez is after it. He gets to it, and he botched it.
Hey, give the hitter credit right there. He was ready for that heater 0-2. But Dan, I question the pitch selection.
You know, sometimes as a pitcher, you don't want to give a good hitter the same pitch back to back to back, 3 pitches in a row. His thinking might have been right there. He had gone off speed 2 pitches in a row. Maybe he had him set up for the fastball. He guessed wrong.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Pitch out.
1 ball.
Nothing doing. So 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. 2 out with a man at first. swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. Rogers. Standing in, Jeremy Pena, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 build up to kick off the second inning. Strike one to start the at-bat. Richardson has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at Carlos Correa. I had an old friend say to me one time, this is what they look like. And this is exactly what it looks like. The ability to play gold glove defense and hit in the middle of the order. I smell a potential Hall of Fame career.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. One out, nobody on. Fastball well outside.
One ball. There's your textbook waist pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone of protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location, no matter how hard you throw.
Backhanded. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is the count. The next Twin up, Alex Healy. And they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Alex Healy.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
And fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Time for a look at the Astros on base. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can. Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. It's a nice piece of hit. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result is there.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Squared that one up just a little late. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball, really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack.
What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit it. You see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Set and the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Bader is off at first with 2 away. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happened. Ball 2. 2-0 on the way. Fastball. Ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Digging in, holding
from the Dodgers, the first baseman.
all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. At the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. He lays off it to even the count 2-2.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the at the plate. Mauricio Dubois, the average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees at strike 1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And there's ball 2 now.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Austin wins. Comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Heading out towards shallow right. Bader moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out. Riding in once again, Brendan Rodgers. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he lays off there, 1-0. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now as the side is retired. Astros go down. The plate now is the designated hitter. He got on top of one with a ground down victim last time. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Digging in to try it again. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the belt, the pick. Weighing inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Lewis gets his lead at first, nobody out. Line toward right center. In there, a base hit. Long throw to third. And he's safe.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastball. The hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Stepping in now, number 22. First pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0 home. Offered at and missed for the first strike.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Runners off for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. He is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. 1-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside. They draw even at 2-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 balls, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 2-2. Flying towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. 1-run score. The throw to the plate. Not in time as he's across with the run.
Well, this one's a long way from being over, Dero, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run base.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
Standing in now, Dan Robinson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Dubois. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now
coming to the plate now, Alex. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag. So let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Here now the 2-2. It's laid off and the count runs full. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. The runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And in the bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
The count now at 2-1. Two. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Here's the payoff pitch. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Here's Carlos Correa now.
The batter number 4. Shortstop, Carlos. Correa.
Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Wins over to his right. And he brings it in on the warning track. At the plate, Ben Gamble comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Gamble carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Alvarez. He reached on a single in his first try. Fastball well off the plate for a ball.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already. So he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
2 balls and a strike now. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Now a ball grounded fouled over toward the coaching box. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
The second baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. Striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and power drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Oberdumpe has a play, and that ends the inning. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th, but before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of ball. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bat they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-2. Fouled off.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. So this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Up next for
He
Minnesota.
put up a pretty good battle at the plate
first
right there.
baseman.
They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch. You can see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher hungry.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. skied into very shallow right. Gamble coming on. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Royce Lewis. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
A changeup floats outside here for ball one. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Popped him up. Wins, moving to his left, and that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the warning track. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. It makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it, the center fielder. 1 out.
Now batter.
Striding in, Christian Walker. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Called strike, a good pitch down in the zone.
Strike.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 2-1. Is taken ball 3.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Again, he sends it out of play. Another full count pitch home. Hit hard to short. Correa ranges to his right. Throw in time first for out number 2. Standing in, Mauricio Dubois. First offering on its way. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Dubois, a 25-year-old. This is his first year at the big league level. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 is taken high above the zone.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting guaranteed that.
Now the 3-2 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Healy racing back. Gone! And good for him. Mauricio Dubois has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Astros ready once again. Tim Lulu, he singled his last time up.
The third baseman.
And it's fouled away. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Now another 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Ready now, number 22. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. And the pitch. And he pours this one into the letters, 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking a philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel. Not the case with pitchers.
Here's the cleanup hitter, Dan Robinson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Up with it, Wins. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Brendan Rodgers. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Oh, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. A 1-1 home. There's a slider taken for a ball. Popped him up. Richardson is there for it. He's got it 1 away.
Up next to the Astros.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. In there for strike 1. Swing and a liner. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Hero, that extends the hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with not help you sleep better at night.
And they'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes.
Bader is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. A little tardy there, no balls and a strike.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the deep.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Now second one, timing was on point.
Jeremy.
Get a hit.
Into the box now, Jeremy Pena, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1.
Ladies and gentlemen,
now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound.
Now pitching for
and we're going to see a pitching change as
Number
that's going to do it for his
37.
starter here tonight. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relief.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 2 left for the... Ty Buttry enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Leading off,
Stepping up to the plate, Alex
the
Healy.
left fielder, Alex Healy.
First pitch on its way. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Swing and a miss. And he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Healy retired, and there's one away.
The right fielder, number 12.
Now at the plate, Harrison Bader. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way.
That's the ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Now it's 2-0. Drilled to the left side. And the base hit is off into left, and the back inside the baseline.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swing.
The batter, number 4.
Takes him a month or so to get it ironed out.
Carlos.
So a runner at first now with one away. And the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Catch made there by Altuve. And there are 2 gone now. Now to the plate, Sean,
the second baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Pitch. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. It's going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left. Into the box now, Steven Souza. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only
and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we go a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And that misses. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fastball down below the knees. 2-2. On the ground is short. Could this be two? The second for one. Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play.
Up next for the Astros.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Mauricio Dubois. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Fouled away. Swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And no problem over there at third. Steven Oker gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Digging in now, Colby Obradovich. He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The next 0-2, and he fouls this one off. Hit softly down the line at first. And take it to the bag himself for the out.
That's for the win.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Royce Lewis. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop-out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. Once more, and that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Wins, finds it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Now back.
Digging in,
the third baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. What a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in the save.
On the ground to third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Number 24 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 24.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Wynns. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. The 1-2. It's a fastball that misses. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that got number 1. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Brendan Rodgers. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
1-1 the count. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. Old strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort, and that ought to be scored in
the right
field
fielder,
single. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
In now, Ben Gamble. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. To his left, over Duncan. Throw to first to get him easily, and his side is retired. 2-3 go the Astros. They still trail it here, 2-1. Blake Taylor is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now here it comes. And that misses for ball one.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher to make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
The 1-0 home. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. 1-1. Some swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. The 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Now that
digging in the switch hitter, Dan Robinson. First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
The 0-2 home. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And now it'll rattle up against the wall.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoked. It's all the way to the wall, but he just doesn't have the good speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling part is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging the pitching staff.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Set. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Ball and 2 strikes.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Byron Buxton will come on now and pinch run here
for the Twins. Number 25, Byron.
The 1-2. Runners on the move for second. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Runner going a second time. Outside the throw. Well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Maybe trying to crank him up a bit there with the fastball.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And this one misses here. Close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat squad.
Buxton over at second. Healy is over at first with 1 away. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this way.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. At the plate, Carlos Correa. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts. They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far. A 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning. Byron Buxton will stay in the ball game, so likely to be catching from here out. Johan Duran comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Harrison Bader will come in as well as a part of the double switch.
Number 27, Ryan Jeffrey.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
Swing and a lineup. And that finds an outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one. Time called here as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Hit down the third baseline. One there. Back to first, and ninth inning double play, and we're an out away from closing this one.
That's just a bad play there. You get the leadoff man to start the ninth, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Into the box, Jeremy Pena. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
What an unbelievable at-bat right there in the 9th inning. Game on the line. Get yourself on base to create an opportunity for your boy right here to be a hero.
A base hit as that gets through into left.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard make you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB to run them from scoring to winning.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Last strike now for Houston. Now it's swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first here is going to do it. And the Twins come back to even up this series at a game apiece, so this ball game is over.
Well, they sure made it interesting in the ninth, but they leave the tying run stranded at second and the winning run helplessly at first. Could have gone either way. but we were treated to a great battle.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Minnesota led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Simon Richardson wins his third of the season. Johan Duran hammers down the save, his 10th. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. In the AL Central, Simon Richardson collected win number 3 this year as the Twins were victorious over Houston 2-1. Michael